Hey guys, it's RJ with the Variant, and we are back one more time for Action Figure Fridays. As always, Charlie Rocket is with me, and we are gonna check out some X-Men because we love the X-Men.
We do.
As you can see by my snazzy X shirt that I've been wearing for a month now. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes you just, laundry day just zips right by because we're just too busy playing with action figures. So, yeah, there's that. So let's just jump in. This is a Build-A-Figure Wendigo or Wendigo, or I don't know. In the comics, it's always Wendigo. I don't know the right way to say it. Either way, it's Wendigo or whatever.
Yeah.
Wendigo.
Wendigo. Go. Wendigo.
So.
All right, first one I'm going to open. It's not a lady this time because it's Nightcrawler. My fave.
Is he your fave?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
He is my favorite.
I thought Dazzler was your favorite.
Lies, pure lies.
We know that Charlie Rocket has a love-hate relationship with Dazzler. Yeah. She loves to hate Dazzler.
You know what? I really like Dazzler Thor, though.
Dazzler what?
Dazzler Thor from the A-Force comic.
Oh, from A-Force, yeah.
You know, she was BA. She actually had a reason to exist.
Okay.
And Nightcrawler. Yeah. I love Nightcrawler so much. This is awesome. His face sculpt is really cool. Really like some awesome like bone structure there. He's got like cheekbones that can like cut your mom. And his pointy ears, his little 3 fingers and 3 toes, and his cool tail.
3 fingers and 3 toes.
3 toes. You can turn the tail around. It stays in the same.
It's not bendy?
It's not bendy.
Huh.
But that's you can move where it is.
Okay.
So there's that. Cool. That's, yeah. He comes with his cool sword. Dun, 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 dun,
because he's a swashbuckler.
Yes. We only like old school swords here. Yeah. And he has a different hand because one of his hands is like more of a fist. So they've got another like grabby hand here, like a little hand there. He's got 2 other faces. So this face is kind of like the smolder. Hello, guys. And then he's also got his hanging out face, I guess. It's just regular smiley, toothy grin. Hey, friends. I just want to show you my vampire teeth. La, 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 la. Okay, great. And then the third head is when he's ready to bite your face off. And half of his face is a little black, and he's like, ah.
So he's like hiding in the shadows face.
I'm in the shadows, and I'm going to bite your head off. But he looks really cool. He's got rock out action. Wow, wow, wow. He's got awesome shoulder pad action. And yeah, I mean, it's just a basic Nightcrawler, but he looks really awesome. He's got cool flowing hair. He's got some little blue accents in his hair.
So on this dark face, I don't know if it's on the rest. Does he have blue highlights in his hairs?
Yeah.
In all of them? Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I thought maybe they just did a crappy paint job, but it's blue highlights. You know, like on
it does kind of look like just a crappy paint job, but
yeah, like in comics, how when people have black hair, to like kind of accent that they've got like some style to their hair, they throw blue in there. Like they did it with Superman for years. Looks like they're doing it with these Nightcrawler figures, and that's kind of cool. Yeah, I dig that.
I like it. The paint job's really good. Comes with Wendigo arm. Wendy, go, 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 Wendy,
go, Wendy, go,
go, Wendy, go, Wendy, go. Yeah, Nightcrawler.
Cool.
My fave.
Good figure. All right.
Stab somebody.
All right. I am going to go with, if I can get this open. Ah, there we go. Cannonball.
Cannonball.
So Cannonball was the leader of the New Mutants for, I don't know, ever. Also X-Force. This is more of his X-Force style costume. He comes with a Wendigo leg, which is vaguely reminiscent of the Sasquatch and Man-Thing legs from when we built those figures.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm looking at Man-Thing. It's a little different. Man-Thing's got some different sculpting. Maybe Sasquatch, though. The one thing you won't find on Cannonball, though, is legs. So, they decided to give Cannonball this blast base, which is okay, except it doesn't bend. It doesn't move. It limits his rock out action severely, which to me just kind of ruins it. I would feel like they should have made it bend, like right here, and then put like a little hook so you can hang him on the wall, and it looks like he's blasting out of the wall. But as far as a Cannonball half a figure goes, this is pretty decent. He's got like a good sculpted face, some good sculpted hair. He's got his little head. What is that called? Like a pilot helmet?
Right.
Goggles. It's like a goggle. I don't know what that's called. It looks like his jacket was made from the Multiple Man jacket. It's the same style, just cut in half, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember Multiple Man had that like little cuff thing on his jacket. The jacket does come off, and then he's of course got purple arms with brown gloves and a white T-shirt underneath. I'm not feeling this whole bottom half of this though. Like, it's cool and it's translucent, which we do love.
Always love that.
But again, the playability of this figure, like, he can only fly. You can't stand him up. I'm trying to see if he comes off this. He does. He does come off. So if there's another set of legs you want to throw on him, or if someday like another X-Men figure just comes with some random legs, then you know why. Yeah, I feel like they just gave us half a figure.
Yeah.
But good to see Cannonball in plastic form. He's not New Mutants Cannonball, which is kind of also weird because they gave us a bunch of New Mutants figures this year. The Walgreens exclusive Danny Moonstar is in her New Mutants costume, along with heads to make Karma and Wolfsbane. So like you could have had like a whole New Mutant set, but this Cannonball figure is in a X-Force costume. So there's that.
Fancy.
Maybe next time.
Well, I have here Boom Boom. I got a Boom Boom here. I don't know anything about Boom Boom, but she looks really cool. I'm here for it.
All right. So Boom Boom, little Marvel history.
Yeah.
She showed up in just a weird offshoot comic of the New Mutants called Fallen Angels, and basically the premise was that Sunspot injured Cannonball in like a weird training exercise, and he got angry and he injured him, and so he like ran away from the New Mutants, and then he found these other mutants, and then there was like some weird, I don't know, like whole situation where they got into like some other planetary thing and they bonded together as a team, but then they just ended up joining the New Mutants anyway. So it was kind of useless.
No roundabout way to do anything.
They just relaunched the X-Men, and there's a new Fallen Angels comic in that, but I don't know anything about it yet. I haven't read it yet. So.
Well, She looks cool. She's got like a pink bodysuit and some things. Like everything on her is something that is removable. This leg thing was actually all the way down here when I found it.
Floppy leg.
Yeah. And she's got a cool little fire hand. It's like transparent and got fire coming off of it.
So Boom Boom is like the more lethal version of Jubilee.
So
she creates like time bombs. And so like she can like set up a time bomb and then she counts like 3, 2, 1 and they can explode.
Wow.
So she's like a human time bomb creator.
Legit. And she's got this like fireball thingy. I guess you can just.
So that's like another extra time bomb. She can have like explode hands.
But then also she has an extra hand in case you don't want this fire glowy hand. She's got just a regular one that she came with. She also came with another head that just isn't blowing a bubble. So kind of like Jubilee, just like you said, she is like just another Jubilee.
Is she the same? Like those sunglasses come off, or
no? The difference is that they don't care about her face. She's wearing sunglasses on both of them. They are not able to be removed. They're not even a separate piece. They're just like carved onto her face.
So is the hairstyle the same as the Jubilee figure? Let's see if they just reused the head. No, it's a different hair.
Yeah.
How about the earrings? Different earrings?
Different earrings. Everything's different.
So yeah. Okay, so they weren't just trying to cover up
fancy
some Asian eyes.
Right.
With some sunglasses to reuse Jubilee's head. That's good.
She's got the bubble gum going, or she's got a regular just mouth. Hey guys, it's me. Boom boom. But yeah, her jacket can come off. All of this stuff. These ankle parts are even like loose instead of.
I hate when they don't sculpt the boots. Like
just sculpt the boots. You sculpted these sunglasses to her face.
Yeah, you sculpted the thing to the hand.
Right.
Which looks so. I don't know about you, but it looks just weird to me. Like it's coming off to the left.
Yeah.
Like shouldn't
why
it just
would it
be
come
like
out of the back of your
out,
hand?
not like. Whoa.
Yeah, like if you can see.
I don't understand
what that's like. Why?
Why?
But she seems cool, and she came with this Wendigo leg. So what's that?
Another Wendigo leg.
So yeah.
Okay.
All right, Wendigo.
All right. I am going to go with Mr. Sinister. So Sinister is one of the quintessential 90s X-Men villains, I think.
Yeah.
He showed up in the 90s. He's psychotic. He's a mad scientist of sorts. There's been some weird,
interesting cape.
That is definitely an interesting cape.
Wow.
Let's see how that. All right, so there's Mr. Sinister. I'm trying to see how his cape attaches. It looks like it's attached permanently, so you can't really take it off. He comes with Wendigo's arm. That Wendigo figure is looking kind of big. So he's got the regular sculpted bodysuit with the lines in it, like most of the other guys that have that. He's got that sinister smile with the little diamond and the pasty face. But that cape is cool. It's not just one layer, it's two. So it's just like double layered. I would say this is probably one of my favorite capes of all the caped superheroes and supervillains. The caped crusaders, if you will. His shoulder pads and his little neck thing are sculpted all in one piece, and then they are permanently attached to this. He doesn't come with any kind of accessories, nor does he need them. He's got one fist and one, evil villain hand, so he can look maniacal and crazy. He can lead your team of marauders, even though they don't have any marauder figures that I could think of other than Sabretooth. His boots, like, look how easy it was to sculpt those boots, guys. Come on.
Yeah, just
like,
sculpt
why
them.
wouldn't you just do that on Boom Boom? Like,
Come on, Boom Boom.
come on, Boom Boom.
Hey, Boom Boom, why?
And he can look up in the sky like a maniac and laugh maniacally. This is a great Mr. Sinister figure. The old Toy Biz figure definitely could have used an update. While that figure definitely has more posability as far as like the hands opening and stuff like that, I think this figure is clearly a good upgrade for the people that couldn't find the old Sinister figure from way back in the day.
That cape, I can't get over it.
Yeah, that cape's really just super cool. I don't remember how the cape on the old figure was though. Like, I want to say it was just one piece and it didn't have, but like this is all like,
yeah, the fringe.
It's like fringy and floppy and it like,
it's cool.
I dig it. I dig it a lot. So this is a good Sinister figure, guys. Like, I'm definitely liking this X-Men lineup. Better than that Avengers lineup we had a couple weeks ago.
Yes. Way better.
But we always like the X-Men better. The X-Men are hated and feared by everyone except us.
Just like we are.
Just like us. So
I'm moving on to Marvel's Guardian.
Marvel's Guardian, as opposed to who else's Guardian?
Hey, your mom's.
My mom's Guardian. Which would be my dad, I think.
Yeah, probably so. Wendigo body and a Wendigo tail, I'm assuming. I don't know.
Yep.
Who knows?
Wendigo tail. Now, there was another Wendigo figure from back in the day. Actually, there were two. So there was a long time ago, they did a Sasquatch figure. And then they did a variant when they used to do variant figures. And it was white, and it was Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Then they did a set of Hulk figures that came with a Wendigo figure. So there's technically been 3 different Wendigos.
This was the strangest way to package a
what was that?
hero.
What was that you were
So
doing?
the feet were in a hole that goes inside, and so was his face. It was like inside of a hole that went to the back of the packaging.
Why?
Why? I don't know. They wanted to make it difficult to get him out, but like nobody's stealing Marvel's Guardian.
Alpha Flight.
Nobody's like, hey, you know which one I'm gonna.
I know a lot of
into?
people dig Alpha Flight. I'm not, like, I've read their comics. I'm not a huge fan. To me, they were just the Canadian X-Men.
Yeah.
With way more weirdness and drama. Which is a lot saying, more drama than the X-Men. Like,
yeah.
Alpha Flight had some weird crap going on.
So, yeah, this is okay. I mean, this is all it is. There's nothing else.
That's it.
This is it.
No extra anything.
It's just like a basic action figure. Fully painted. Nothing's on him that's extra. Nothing too fancy,
It's our second member of Alpha
Looks like
Flight.
him.
We had that Sasquatch figure we had a while back, the Build-A-Figure Sasquatch.
He's got an exaggerated frown.
James McDonald Hudson
Hey.
is Guardian.
Yeah, that sounds like that's what his name is.
Canadian maple leaf outfit.
Canada. Maple syrup.
He's basically Captain Canada.
Moose.
They are coming out, and it may have already came out, I don't know, with an Alpha Flight box set. It's like 6 figures, and I think it was on Amazon for like $110, which if you do your math, 8 carry the 2 minus 7, that works out to less than $20 a figure. So my understanding of this is that nobody really wants Alpha Flight figures except for the hardcore Alpha Flight fans. So they're just going to give them away in a box set where they're way cheaper than retail. Maybe we'll find it on clearance and maybe we'll review it one day.
Yay!
But I doubt it. Don't hold your breath, Alpha Flight fans. I'm sorry. Just not.
The 3 of you who are watching.
Like Alan Gill's an Alpha Flight fan.
There's the 1 of 3.
That's 1 of 3. Yeah, so, yeah, I would say that's probably the weakest figure in the set.
There's just nothing to it.
Yeah, it's just a basic...
It's not because of who he is.
He's a basic Alpha Flight. Alright, so the last figure is... Is this the last figure?
Yep.
Yep, there's only 6 figures in the set, and no non-Build-A-Figure pieces, so that's good. This is X-Force Wolverine. Uncanny X-Force Wolverine.
Ooh.
So he's in this black and gray outfit. I'm pretty sure I've got another black and gray Wolverine.
Yes.
That we may have reviewed at one point or another.
Yes.
He comes with Wendigo's head. This is a different Wendigo style. Like, this definitely doesn't look like... I'm pretty sure this is stylized for one of the artists that did a series where there was like a Wendigo attack or something. But this is definitely different, so that's cool. He's very vampire-ish.
You're not the Wendy we know.
Check that out again in a minute. But we're going to jump onto Wolverine real quick. Wolverine has, in the past, had some claw problems. That's not the case.
Oh,
and
wow.
if you can see this, these claws are super wide.
Yeah.
They're super thick. They look good.
They are pristine.
I don't know how those would even fit in the back of his hands, but who are we to judge? Because we just don't have wonky claws on this Wolverine figure.
Yeah.
He is in his, like I said, black and gray X-Force costume. He's got some red eyes. So this is the Uncanny X-Force run where they made everybody look super sinister, and it was a really gory book, if I remember correctly. It's your basic Wolverine figure, though, for the most part. He does have rock out. He's got hairy shoulders, because that's the only part of his arms that are sticking out. He's got some good sculpted boots. The belt is just jammed down on his waist. It does slide up and down, but it's definitely made to fit pretty much right where it is.
Perfect.
Perfectly. I would say this is probably the best X-Force Wolverine figure out there. He's even got the shoulders that go in and out, so he can, you know, kind of like give you one of these poses.
Yeah.
And then like one of these where he's like Wakanda forever. So, or Canada forever. I don't know. This is a pretty good Wolverine figure. I like it. I dig it. It definitely would go well with any of your other X-Force style figures.
Oh, yeah.
Which I know that they actually had an X-Force box set from San Diego Comic-Con. It came with a black and gray Psylocke, a black and gray Archangel, maybe James Proudstar Warpath, and this Wolverine, I believe. So this may just be like the box set Wolverine, but even if it isn't, you still get a solid X-Force Wolverine. So there's that. I dig this set.
Yeah.
I dig this set with the exception of half of Cannonball and Guardian. The rest I can... I like having a Boom Boom figure. Like, I think that that's a good addition.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's definitely a good,
awesome.
you know, from 90s X-Force. And, you know, they're definitely coming out with a lot of, like, New Mutants type figures.
Yes.
So, like, you know, you can definitely build a multi-generational New Mutants team to fill out your X ranks.
Are they still doing that New Mutants movie?
Yeah, it's been made. It's done. I don't know what they're doing with it, but it's probably, I would say maybe Disney Plus.
Maybe, yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
I think it'll be awesome.
So, all right, let's go ahead and build a Wendigo.
Wendigo! Go, Wendigo, Wendigo.
let's jam that on there. And that leg went on pretty quick. And that leg went on good. And this is a big figure. Oh, there's the go.
Don't grab the tail.
I think this is a good size figure, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so a little different on the heads. This head has a peg rather than a hole with a peg in the neck, and I guess that's because of his giant shoulder fur. He also has a tail which isn't bendable, but it does swivel. I kind of dig this Wendigo figure, guys. Like, this is a good,
cool.
A good Wendigo addition. You can have, if you've got the other two Wendigo figures, you can have like Wendigo Corpse, and they can just like hang out. And what was the whole thing with Wendigo? They, I think it was like, if someone is a cannibal in Canada, they become a Wendigo. Like, they eat, if they, and like that was what happened. Like, that's what this particular looking Wendigo was from, if I remember correctly. So like, somebody started killing people in Canada and then feeding the bodies to people in like fast food restaurants or something, and there was like a whole crap load of Wendigos. His arm popped off. There was like a whole crap load of people turning into Wendigos, and like the X-Men or whoever it was at the time had to go stop it. Maybe it was X-Force or somebody.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Here, let's check him out.
Well, he is a scary person. His face is disgusting. But he is very cool, though. It's very well made. Very well sculpted, if you will. His little ears peeking out of that hair.
Yeah, all that fur is all sculpted on.
Yeah. I like his tail. I like how his tail feels.
Yeah.
On his little loincloth thing.
It's a good addition.
Yeah. Yeah, guys.
It makes it better.
Oh, yeah, that thing does just...
Yeah, why does that arm just keep popping out?
Oh, no.
Huh. Well, it's definitely better than just a Sasquatch repaint.
Yeah.
They definitely gave it a new head sculpt. Sasquatch doesn't have a tail.
Right.
I would say, if anything, it's most of Sasquatch and then some new stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So...
It definitely looks like Sasquatch, though.
For your Canadian mystic spirit pleasure, we get the Wendigo.
Wendigo!
Oh, Wendy.
Oh, Wendy. It's got some rock out action. Yeah! Wendigo.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right, another set down. You guys, you got anything to plug?
Yes, you guys can find me at Charlie Rocket Cosplay on any social media platform, and you can also check me out at The Official Unicon on Instagram and Facebook.
Very cool. And you can find us at www.the-variant.com, facebook.com/variantcovers, and Instagram and Twitter at @the_variant_.
Yeah.
Go ahead and click subscribe. We need all the subscribers we can get. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell everybody to come watch us, because we're just going to do this anyway.
Yeah.
So you might as well have something to watch and
talk about.
And you might just learn something.
Yeah. Facts.
All right. We'll see you next time.